Hello my dear learners, welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn English with Neha. So today in this video I am going to tell you what is the usage of present indefinite tense and what is the structure of present indefinite tense. So let me tell you, first of all let me tell you the structure of present indefinite tense. Structure is subject plus V1, it means first form of verb plus object, right? But you will find s or es with verb also, so it is necessary to understand where we use s or es with verb. So if your subject is third person singular, it means if the subject is he, she, it, or any singular name, so you have to use s or es with verb. Okay, so if I say I go to market, but if the subject is he goes to market. Okay, so if I say they go to market. Okay, it is third person, they is third person plural, so that is why we are not using s or es. We just use s or es with verb only when the subject is third person singular. Okay, this is the rule. Okay, in negative sentences you have to use don't and doesn't. Okay, so where we have to use don't and where we have to use doesn't. So as similarly where we use s or es with third person singular, so does is also used with third person singular. If your subject is third person singular, it means he, she, it, any singular name, so you have to use does not. Or for the remaining subjects like I, we, you, they, so for these subjects you have to use don't. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you like what is the usage of present indefinite tense. So the best or the most important, okay, the most important usage of present indefinite tense is telling your daily routine. When you tell your daily routine to anyone, then you have to use present indefinite tense, right? Whatever you are doing in your day, so if you want to tell the same thing to anyone, that I got up, I get up early in the morning, then I go to washroom, then I perform my morning ablution, then I get ready for going to school, then I take my breakfast, then I leave my house for going to office, then I reach there, I study there, then I come back to my home, then I take a nap, then I take my lunch. Okay, then I go to park to have a stroll, then I come back to my home, then I take my dinner, right? Then I stroll for some time on the terrace, then I come back and I start reading a novel, then after reading I take a glass of milk, then I sleep. So in every sentence you are using v1, right? So it is your daily routine, and in daily routine you have to use present indefinite tense. Now sometimes some there are some actions that you never do, or you do occasionally, you do rarely, or once in a week, twice in a week, और यानी आप उसको कभी कभी कर रहे हैं, या फिर उसको आप लगातार कर रहे हैं, रूटीन में कर रहे हैं, डेली कर रहे हैं. सो दीज आर सम एडवर्ब ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी लाइक डेली, रेयरली, ओके, फ्रीक्वेंटली, ओकेजनली, जनरली. ओके, सो इस तरीके के सेंटेंसेस बताने के लिए, इस तरीके के एक्शंस बताने के लिए भी आपको प्रेजेंट डेफिनेट टेंस का यूज करना पड़ता है. फॉर एग्जांपल, if I say I never eat junk food, so it is my general truth, it is my part of habit that I never eat junk food. Okay, so in this case you also have to use present indefinite tense, right? I rarely go there, मैं मुश्किल से ही बहुत कम ही वहाँ जाता हूँ. I occasionally ईट जंक फूड, मैं ओकेजनली जंक फूड खा लेता हूँ. ठीक है, तो ओकेजनली. ओके, आई गो टू माई विलेज वंस इन अ वीक. ओके, आई या ही कम्स हेयर ट्वाइस इन अ मंथ. ओके, तो जब इस तरीके के काम जो होते हैं, जो कि या तो होते ही नहीं है, नेवर, और या फिर जो हो रहे हैं रेंडमली हो रहे हैं, ठीक है. लेकिन जैसे मैं बोलूँ कि स्कूल कंडक्ट्स एग्जाम्स ट्वाइस इन अ ईयर. ओके, स्कूल कंडक्ट्स एग्जाम्स ट्वाइस इन अ ईयर, तो वो काम जो हो रहा है एग्जाम लेने का, भले ही साल में 2 बार ही क्यों ना हो रहा हो, लेकिन उसको क्या करेंगे हम प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस में ही रखेंगे। ठीक है, सो आप इसको इस तरीके के से ले सकते हैं कि कोई जो जनरल ट्रूथ है, जो एक रिपीटेटिव हो रही है चीज़ें, जो रिपीटिशन में हो रही हैं, तो इस तरीके की चीज़ों का आप प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस में रख सकते हैं। Okay, so in this video I told you what is the structure of present indefinite tense. So the structure of present indefinite tense is subject plus first form of verb and plus object, right? And you have to pay more and more attention where you have to use s or es and where you cannot use s or es with verb, right? Third person singular, for third person singular you have to use s or es with verb, like go shouldn't be used, you have to use goes. Like cry shouldn't be used with third person singular, you have to use cries. Works, okay, goes, works. And you cannot use do with third person singular, you have to use does, right? So you have to be more conscious about all these things. And I have already told you about the usage, the important usage of present indefinite tense. First, for telling your daily routine, and for those actions that is a part of your general truth, that is a part of your habit. And universal truth also, universal truth is also told or written in present indefinite tense, like earth revolves around the sun, right? So revolves, I used revolves. So revolves, why did I use revolves? Because earth is singular, na, third person singular, I am talking about earth, so it is third person singular, that is why I have used revolves. Okay, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, so water is third person singular, water is treated as a singular, okay, because it is uncountable and generally uncountable things are treated as a singular. Okay, so because water is third person singular, that is why I am using boils, I am not using boil, I am using boils. Okay, so you have to be more conscious about using s or yes, it is very important. Now it is all about rules, but the thing is that we all know rules, okay, but how we should implement all these kind of things in our speaking, right? Because tenses are not strange or not new thing for the people, they know the rules, they know present indefinite tense, past and all, future and all, right? But the main thing is that implementation, right? So how you can use present indefinite tense, how do you do practice in your speaking? So first of all, make simple positive sentences. For example, मैं जाता हूँ, I go, मैं वहाँ जाता हूँ, I go there, मैं स्कूल जाता हूँ, I go to school, वो आता है, he comes. Okay, similarly, वो खाता है, he eats. Okay, वो सोता है, he sleeps. वो रोता है, he cries. Okay, वो लिखती है, she writes. वो एक लेटर लिखती है, she writes a letter. वो बातें करती है, she talks. वो मुझसे बातें करती है, she talks to me. Okay, so make simple small positive sentences. Okay, then try to add some few words, like if you are doing practice of मैं जाता हूँ, मैं खाता हूँ, मैं रोता हूँ, मैं हंसता हूँ. Okay, but try to add some few more words. For example, if I say मैं जाता हूँ, I go, so add more information in this particular sentence. मैं market जाता हूँ, I go to market. ओके, मैं वो यहाँ आता है, सो ही कम्स हेयर. अब हमने हेयर जोड़ दिया, पहले हम क्या कर रहे थे, ही कम्स, हम बोल रहे थे सिंपल कि ही कम्स, वो आता है, ही कम्स, लेकिन अब हमने यहाँ पे ये जोड़ दिया कि वो यहाँ आता है, ही कम्स हेयर. ओके, वो जाता है, ही गोज़, हमने बोल दिया वो स्कूल जाता है, ही गोज़ टू स्कूल, और साथ में हमने ये भी बोल दिया कि वो अपने स्कूल जाता है, तो ही गोज़ टू हिज स्कूल. तो ट्राई टू मेक sentences, first of all make small little sentences, and then try to add some more information in that particular sentence. Okay, and when you get proficiency over making simple positive sentences, then try to make negative sentences. Okay, usage of don't and doesn't, right? So वो जाता है, he goes. वो नहीं जाता है, he doesn't go. वो नहीं आता है, he doesn't come. मैं नहीं जाती हूँ, I don't go. मैं पार्क नहीं जाती हूँ, I don't go to park. वो स्कूल नहीं जाता है, he doesn't go to school. वो यहाँ नहीं आता है, he doesn't come here. वो खाना नहीं खाता है, he doesn't eat food. ओके ये याद रखना है कि हम डज पहले ही बोल चुके हैं, तो हम ईएस पहले ही हम डू में लगा चुके हैं, तो वो डज बन गया, दोबारा से ईट का ईट्स बनाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, ठीक है। तो ही डजंट ईट फूड, वो दूध नहीं पीता है, ही डजंट ड्रिंक मिल्क, ओके। वो अपना होमवर्क नहीं करता है, ही डजंट डू हिज होमवर्क, ओके। वो मुझसे बातें नहीं करती है, शी डजंट टॉक टू मी, ओके। नाउ next step is you have to make question sentences, it means interrogative sentences, ठीक है। क्या तुम जाते हो, डू यू गो, क्या तुम पार्क जाते हो, डू यू गो टू पार्क, ठीक है। क्या मैं जाती हूँ, डू आई गो, क्या मैं पार्क जाती हूँ, डू आई गो टू पार्क, ओके। क्या तुम यहाँ आते हो, डू यू कम हियर, क्या वो यहाँ आता है, डज ही कम हियर, ओके। उसके बाद आपको बनाना है इसके नेगेटिव और इंटेरोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस को मिक्स करके, इट मीन्स नेगेटिव इंटेरोगेटिव, ठीक है। क्या तुम यहाँ नहीं आते हो, डोंट यू कम हियर, क्या तुम वहाँ नहीं जाते हो, डोंट यू गो देयर, क्या वो अपना होमवर्क नहीं करता है, डजंट ही डू हिज होमवर्क, क्या वो तुमसे बात नहीं करता है, डजंट ही टॉक टू यू, ओके। तो इस तरीके से बहुत सारे आपको सेंटेंसेस बनाने पड़ेंगे, ठीक है। प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस, लाइक understanding rules of present indefinite tense is not a big deal, but doing practice over positive, negative, interrogative and negative interrogative sentences is a big deal, and that is the thing that we should do for our fluency, okay, so that we can make our mind and tongue habitual of speaking these kind of sentences, okay. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you will be practicing more and more over present indefinite tense, and you will be making lots of sentences for getting proficiency over this particular concept, okay. So thank you for watching this video, and kindly subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.